Hello Sagittarius, I'm going to be doing a different reading for you. It's going to be how to find love, what's blocking you from love. So the spread goes key issues, behavioral patterns, areas to grow, areas to change the process, areas to liberate or express. I did shuffle these off camera, but I'll do it once on camera for your viewing pleasure. I didn't like that. Let me do it again. There we go. There's a mosquito in here. Oh man. Okay, go away, mosquito. I moved all my plants indoors and I had some bugs in them, but it's going to freeze tonight, so I had no choice but to move them indoors. I'll just deal with the bugs as I get them. I don't know if you know about Texas, but if it freezes here, it's like a big deal for us. We don't know how to deal with freeze. I already got business notices that they're shutting down tomorrow, including my work. We're working from home. Okay. So in the center, we got key issues for you, Sagittarius. Man. Well, if we're asking the question how to find love, what's blocking you from love, it feels like you are in a rock bottom situation. That's what this card is. It feels like you have drowned in your emotions and you don't know how to take another breath. You can't get out of the deep pond that you're in. There's probably a situation that happened to you that completely and utterly destroyed you. You feel utterly worthless, and you feel like you were stabbed in the back. It's pretty intense. Yeah. That you might even feel like you were tricked into the situation, like you were lured into the situation, because we got these like pretty nymphs trying to lure this guy in here, but before he knows it, he's drowning. He's hitting rock bottom in the pond. Let's see. We got your behavioral patterns over here. Oh, let me move this to the center. Okay. So, So it feels like you're trapped. You feel like you don't have any options. You don't have anywhere to go. You feel like you're being attacked from all sides. The card of alchemy, it's a really terrible card, but I'll relay it because it's, what you pulled. Alchemy, she gets raped by a god. The husband finds out and thinks it's consensual sex, and she was having sex voluntarily with that god, but it was actually rape. To punish her, he kicks her out of the house, and she lives a terrible, suffering life. Eventually, the husband finds out that it was rape, and he forgives her, like he's supposed to be forgiving her, instead of, I don't know if that's the right word, but, he brings her back in, and he, takes her back in after learning the truth, but all that while he treated her unfair by not even hearing her side of the story. So, I mean, that's a pretty brutal story, but it kind of probably illustrates or exemplifies how you feel right now. You might feel like you're a victim. You might feel like no one's listening to you. You might feel treated unfairly and powerless right now. Yeah. And with this card, she is all tied up and blindfolded, but she just doesn't realize she could move, left, or not left or right, but forward or back, and then she'll be out. She won't be surrounded by the swords anymore. She just needs to take off the blindfold and the cloth rope that she has on her, so she could see that there's a nice castle to go to in the background. So it could be that maybe you might be stuck in a victim mentality. I know that might sound harsh on face value, but there are YouTube videos on that too. To always see yourself as a victim versus taking some of the responsibility for your life. Of course, you can't control what other people do, but you can control how you react to it and how long you let it weigh you down. Okay, up here we got your areas to grow. So it looks like Sagittarius, you might want to be working on just having prosperity and abundance in your life. You might feel like you just want to work on being financially independent, so you don't get in a situation where you're being abused. You want to be on your own 2 feet, so you don't have to rely on someone else to carry you. There is kind of a sense like you might be too isolated. Like if you're wanting to find love, but you're physically distancing from people, you don't go out, you don't meet people, you're not giving people a chance to meet you because you're scared of being hurt again. Seems to be the case. Alright, down here we have areas to change or process. So it looks like maybe you might need to change your thought patterns, because the page is less mature than the Knight and the King and the Queen. He's the least mature of all of them, so he has kind of a lot of learning to do still. He might have a foggy mind. His thoughts aren't fully developed yet. So this card might be asking you to think through your actions, think through your words, think about stuff more deeply before you act on it or share it. Maybe you want to work on expressing what you have to say, but in the right words. Maybe the words you blurt out on the face value might be too harsh or too rough. So if you just think about them a little longer, they might get more refined, so people could understand you easier. Sorry, I think that's the first time I've noticed that blood right there. Okay, man. So we got Larity's faithfulness, but it's upside down. So there's 2 ways that I kind of want to see this. You'll know which way applies to you, most certainly. It could be that you are too faithful to someone, that you're giving them loyalty that they don't deserve, or you are not a lot of loyal to people, and you might run before anything gets to develop. So you'll know if you're running or if you're staying with someone that doesn't deserve your faithfulness. But it seems like that seems to be the issue, to either extreme, whether you give people loyalty they don't deserve, or you don't even give them a chance and you're running away before something even gets started up. Okay, so the final spot we have areas to liberate or express. So Sagittarius, it does look like you have heartache on your mind, and the only way to get it off of your mind is to get it out of your body, whether you do it through painting, crafts, drawing, songwriting, playing an instrument. Do something to get it out of your body and into the physical realm, to get it out, release it, get it going somewhere else. Don't worry about will people think it's aesthetically pleasing in any way. Just get it out of your system for your sake. Don't worry about what other people will judge it to be. And it does look like you're being asked for major change. Perhaps you're still kind of stuck in an old way, and you need to get moving. Yeah, if you're stuck in this rock bottom card, you just need to get out of there. Even if the seas look scary and dark and stormy, you just gotta get out of there, no matter what it takes. Okay, Sagittarius, so these are the cards I have for you. It is a general reading, so I hope it made sense to you, but if it didn't, we could try again another try. This is what I have for you here and now, so thank you for joining me, and I'll see you next time.